running forth and back on and off the steering wheel in this video to check on the status quo of casualties aboard is Jackson Sserunjogi, an emergency ambulance driver and a resident of Mukono attached to Kawolo General Hospital. Sserunjogi was spotted at Mukono along Jinja Road trying to save lives of 2 patients from Kawolo General Hospital. Despite his resilience and great charisma to ensure the 2 reached the health facility for referral alive, it was a tug of war for him to beat the tight traffic congestion along Jinja Road. Several times, he got out of the ambulance to check on the patient's status and change the drips. He occasionally shouted at the drivers who were hesitant to allow him the right of way. Later, it came to our notice as movement including pedestrians had been restricted, waiting for the president's convoy to proceed. The convincing of the passengers prompted officers to allow the ambulance to proceed for patients' referral, as our vehicle was not cleared. We remained stranded as we didn't know the ambulance's final destination. After a while, movement and traffic flow normalized, but it was hard to trace for the ambulance, although we recalled it was branded Kawolo General Hospital. We later managed to get the contacts leading us to the struggling driver, who informed us he was already at Mulago Hospital. Upon arrival at the Mulago facility, the patients had already been attended to, and the driver had headed to Kawolo to rescue others. We followed him and met him along Northern Bypass. In expression of his heroic discipline and commitment, he shared the challenges he went through in the bid of saving the 2 patients' lives.
We had an accident in Mabira, and one was in Stega, and one was brought by police. So we had to evacuate those patients because they were in critical conditions. We evacuated them from our facility to our regional referral, which is now, I brought them to Mulago. But on my way to Mulago, it was a very hectic day to bring patients from Kawolo to Mulago. Jam was so much. The president was on the highway also around the Mukono, so that blocked the road from Mukono. All roads going to Kampala, and from Kampala all vehicles were closed.
When he asked why he kept on leaving the steering to go attend to the patients, Sserunjogi said at the same time he worked as a medic, as only 1 nurse was left at Kawolo Hospital.
At the hospital, we had limited resources of human resource. At the time we left the hospital, we had 1 nurse on duty, and I could not move with that 1 nurse from Kawolo to Mulago. So I had to maneuver as me myself could take care of the patient in the ambulance.
He cautioned the unethical drivers on the roads despite knowing the importance of ambulances.
Actually, if people respect ambulances, we could manage to move in time and actually reach with patient when that's alive. But you reach somewhere, somebody blocks you.
He appeals to government to set up special driving lanes for ambulances.
Request, if the government allows, they could have also give us another lane on the highway for ambulances and other emergencies, so that we cannot all struggle for 1 lane.
I'm Evanjuko for UBC.